Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to today's Pokemon Go video. And we got ourselves a Kanto event once again in Pokemon Go, but this time it's going to be very different. They are introducing a brand new feature in Pokemon Go, and it's going to be centered around the Kanto Pokemon, or at least they're introducing this new feature by using Kanto Pokemon. I know for a lot of players, they're kind of sick and tired of Niantic constantly going back to the Kanto region, but I actually think some of this stuff is really exciting. So let's talk about this. We are going to get Rediscover Kanto starting on Monday, April 22nd at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. By the time you're watching this video, this event has already started. Niantic decided to release all the details for this event after the event had started, which I thought was very interesting. And it's going to go until Thursday, May 9th at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Do keep this in mind. This event is going to go until a specific time rather than local time. So if you're planning to go all out for this event, then make sure you plan accordingly because the event might end sooner or later than you actually thought it would. Rediscover the world. Feel more immersed in the world of Pokemon Go than ever before with a whole new look. Check out these refreshed visuals by exploring biomes, environments where you can find certain Pokemon. Pokemon originally discovered in the Kanto region will appear in specific biomes, although they have been known to appear outside of these biomes during certain Pokemon Go seasons or special events. Work with other trainers to find as many biomes as you can. This is going to be the main feature of this event. Biomes are going to be introduced into Pokemon Go, and these are going to act as kind of like different areas where you're going to find different Pokemon. I always thought that there were already biomes in Pokemon Go, but apparently I was wrong. Basically, the way it works is that if you go to certain areas, you're going to find certain Pokemon that are going to be themed around that area. Like for example, if you go to an urban area, you're going to find urban-themed Pokemon. And if you go to a more natural setting, you're going to see a lot more nature-based Pokemon. That's basically how it's going to work. Now during this event, we're going to have event bonuses. You're going to get increased experience for the 7-day Pokestop spin streak. You're also going to get increased experience for the 7-day Pokemon catch streak. Friendship levels will increase faster than normal through opening gifts, trading Pokemon, or battling together in raids, gyms, or trainer battles. And then increased chance to encounter Shiny Bulbasaur, Shiny Charmander, and Shiny Squirtle in their respective biomes. Yeah, pretty cool and simple stuff. You're going to get increased experience for your 7-day streaks, which, yeah, I guess that's a good source of experience to begin with, so getting even more experience is pretty good, but it's only once per week, so I mean, you know, it's not necessarily a very impactful bonus, but if you're keeping up with your 7-day streaks, then it's going to be a nice hefty amount of experience. Now, there's going to be increased shiny chance for the Kanto starters, and considering that these starters have been in the game for a very long time, and it seems like Niantic likes to default to starter Pokemon every time they have events, I don't think a lot of players are going to be really excited about this. I mean, yeah, it's pretty exciting for newer players who weren't around for the community days for these starters, but in general, I feel like they could have done a little bit more. Maybe they could have had a bunch of shiny Pokemon from the Kanto region that are not as common, and I think that would have gone over a lot better. But speaking of which, you're going to be able to get the Community Day moves for these starter Pokemon, and these moves are what make these Pokemon so powerful. I really do think that you should fully utilize this event for these Community Day moves because not only do you save elite charge TMs, but these moves are what makes these Pokemon so valuable. Venusaur with Frenzy Plant is really good for PvP as well as raids. Charizard with Blast Burn is incredibly powerful, and it's one of the staple Pokemon for the Ultra League. So if you're all about PvP, or even if you're about raid battles, you should still go for these exclusive moves, and you do not want to miss out on it. And then there's also going to be field research task encounters that are going to give you mega energy for the 3 starters. And yeah, that's another way for you to get a lot of value out of these starters. Venusaur, for example, is a very powerful grass type once you mega evolve it, and Charizard is incredibly useful and incredibly versatile. So these are some mega evolutions that you should go for during this event. Make sure you do not skip out on those field research tasks, unless of course you're focusing on stacking up those research rewards for Sustainability Week, and I'll get more into that in a separate video. And then finally, there's going to be a special research during this event that's going to be themed around the Kanto Pokemon, and yeah, that's basically it. There's nothing else going on with this event, unfortunately. I am really curious about how the biomes are going to be. I think they're going to be a very interesting addition to Pokemon Go. And I really hope they end up going very positively, because as of right now, Niantic is going through a lot of controversies with the Avatar update, and I feel like they need some positivity right now, and maybe these biomes are going to be just that. Actually, speaking of which, by the time I recorded this video, the biomes are already in the game, so let's actually check them out. All right, opening up the game. Already it feels like visually the map has changed. And yeah, you can see right here, there's a whole bunch of Kanto Pokemon. Now let's see how the biomes lurk. Actually, let me hatch this egg first. Thank you, Gothita. Don't need you. I'm going to tap on this Staryu and see how it looks. Oh, look at that. There you go. This is the new biome. I'm in a bit of a natural setting, as you can see. So you could see like a bunch of natural stuff. There's actually a lake right over here, and I'm wondering if the lake that you see here in the biome is because of that. But yeah, it looks really cool. These biomes are quite slick. So yeah, you can check out these biomes right now. I'm actually having a hard time catching the Staryu, oddly enough. Should be very, oh, look at those grass textures. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. But yeah, there you go. The biomes are now in Pokemon Go. Hopefully they're not going to hinder the performance of the game. I know that was one of the concerns when biomes were first being tested. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. New stuff in Pokemon Go. Hopefully this is going to go over very positively. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding biomes as well as this new event down below. Are you disappointed that they're not doing much outside of Kanto Pokemon? Are you excited about the biomes finally being in the game? Let me know those thoughts down below, and let's have a great discussion. And thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. If you ended up enjoying it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And also don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. Now I want to give a quick shout out to every single patron on my Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support the Jinsula channel, the best way you could do so is by going to my Patreon page and becoming a paid Patreon member. If you do so, you get a permanent spot on my in-game Pokemon Go friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way within Pokemon Go, like with remote raids or the friendship system, make sure you go and check out my Patreon. Also, if you want to support my channel in a different way, you can do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula, and I'm on the platforms that you see on screen. Make sure you go over there and give me a follow. Alright, and that's going to be it for this video. I'm Kanto Event. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, go outside and touch some grass, and I'll catch you all later.